I was actually born in London, but lived in Switzerland for a long time, worked on bikes, went to Australia and lived there for the last 30 years. My dream was always to come to Bonneville from when I was a small boy, and all the racing legends like Campbell and bike people like Noel Pope, and it was just a dream. And probably 12 years ago I went with Mal Hewitt to Lake Gardner in Australia, Salt Lake, to run his bike there and mechanicked, and I thought, hey, I'd like to have a go at this and make my dream come true. And this bike I've got here, I've had since I was 16 years old, and I'm now 70. So it is part of me. It was a road bike with double adult sidecar 4 years ago. So I said, okay, I'm going to make this into a salt bike. And my first experience at Lake Gardner, I set a record. It wasn't very good, but the guys said, someone's got to break that record. That record is still there. And I've broken another 3 records in Lake Gardner. We had floods, so I said, I'm going to Bonneville. That is my dream. That is Mecca. That is, as Bert Monroe would say, Holy Grail. And the first time I came here, it didn't go very well again. I had some more problems, but running down this strip at Bonneville, got to the other end, and who was sitting there? And one of the most famous legends, Marty Dickerson. He'd just done 151 miles an hour, and I stood there, and you could not take the grin off my face. So that started my coming here for the last 4 times. Now I have my record, because I turned 70 last week. I have a record, not a good one, not what I expected, but that's not the whole thing. The main thing of coming here is the experience, the people. Guy comes up, saw me once, says, "Hi Terry, how you going?" That was Sam Wheeler. You know, some of the greatest names in land speed racing recognize you as the person you are. So that's a wonderful experience. Last night, when I knew I had the record, I sat here on my bike, looked out on the salt. There were tears in my eyes, because I will never race here again myself because my eyesight's going, but I would be back, but with a rider, and make more records as long as I'm above ground. Like, I used to come out to Speed Week with Max Lamke and Liner and help him and another guy, Steve Hamill. And then all of a sudden, Dennis Manning, who's a legend in his own right with land speed racing, puts on an all-bike event. That is, wow, an all-bike event. The first meeting, yeah, he was on a learning curve. The second meeting was okay, and then we had the fastest Indian film out, and they broke the land speed record that Dave Campos had with the Harley, which took 17 years to break. Dennis, to me, for motorcycling, has done so much. To have an all-bike meeting at Bonneville, wow. You know, it's, I hope it goes from strength to strength, and it has done, and all due to Dennis's dedication to motorcycling. Which I bought as a 16-year-old kid, pounded a smashed up wreck, was in its lifetime used on the road for touring with sidecars on. It's been drag raced, hill climbed, circuit racing, and now land speed racing. So this is my baby. I think I'll be buried with it.
Come on. Oh, mile after mile, up and down the racetrack, I see smile after smile from those who know they'll be back. Well, the world seems big except for once a year, when motorcycle freaks all gather here. Some ship their bikes by a boat or plane. It don't really matter cause it's all the same. They got the will to get to Bonneville. Yes, we need that thrill we get from Bonneville.